This is Realme GT Neo 3 150 watts edition. It's a phone with the world's fastest charging speeds, good specs, nice design, and much more. I've used this device on and off for quite some time, and here is my long-term review. The build quality of the Neo 3 is very good, and I think that the device looks nice. However, these black stripes and the "Dare to Leap" slogan are subject to personal taste. The phone feels comfortable in the hand due to subtle curves on the glass back. It weighs 188 grams despite housing a respectable size 4500 mAh battery, which usually lasts me more than a day on moderate usage, but the star of the show here is ridiculously fast 150 watts charging. Try to imagine, just 5 minutes of charging will refill the battery up to 50%. The full charge takes just 15 minutes, which is absolutely insane. Besides, Realme claims that the battery will preserve 80% of its capacity even after 1600 charge cycles. The 6.7-inch 120Hz AMOLED display is one of the best you can get on a phone in this price segment. This 10-bit screen is super sharp, the colors are nice, and the panel is bright enough for outdoor use. The screen even has a dedicated processor to improve smoothness of the picture. Top-notch display overall. The in-display fingerprint reader has been super fast and accurate. There is a dual SIM but no micro SD card slot, and the phone has advanced connectivity options like antenna array matrix system and Bluetooth 5.3. There is also NFC on board. The dual speaker system produces impressive quality sound and good volume output. Here is a quick audio test. The MediaTek Dimensity 8100 chipset has impressed me a lot. Combined with Realme's advanced cooling system and software optimization, the GT Neo 3 just flies no matter what you do with it. My unit has 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. The Realme UI 3.0 that is based on top of Android 12 has been very fast and smooth all the time. You can find a lot of features and customization options in the UI. You can choose from a few always-on display designs, customize the icons, quick settings menu, choose different colors, animations, and so on. There are also quite a few special features and gestures that work well in practice. My favorite is drawing V to turn on or off the flashlight. Dimensity 8100 has proven to be an excellent chipset when it comes to gaming. The device can handle absolutely anything you throw at it, and most importantly, it stays almost cold to the touch even after 30 minutes of gaming. For instance, PUBG on Ultra HD graphics and extreme frame rate works without any stutter or skipped frames. Also, Genshin Impact and other 3D titles run great and the visuals look nice. Very impressive overall gaming performance. As far as optics go, the GT Neo 3 has a triple camera system with a 50 megapixels sensor at the core, an 8 megapixels wide-angle shooter, and a 2 megapixels macro lens. On the front, you can find a 16 megapixel snapper. The wide-angle camera does not really impress, as the images could definitely be sharper and have more detail. The main shooter, on the other hand, produces really nice photos with plenty of detail and sharpness, albeit some of the shots are a little bit overexposed. I also like a dedicated 50 megapixels mode for even more detail. A 2x zoom mode uses a sensor crop, which obviously cannot compete with optical zoom, but the images are usable. I like the quality of portraits with good edge detection. The macro camera could have more megapixels to play with, but overall, the quality is quite decent. Both selfies and selfie portraits look nice with a good amount of detail, and skin tones look natural. Night mode is available on both the wide angle and the main camera and in 2x digital zoom mode. However, only the main shooter produces pretty good quality images. Even so, some of the shots have this unpleasant looking purple tint. Low light selfie quality is above average, but that obviously depends on the amount of light you can get. It is frustrating that both 4K 30 and 60 FPS video recording modes produce good quality video, but it lacks image stabilization. On the other hand, video editing apps like Final Cut Pro do a pretty good job stabilizing the video, albeit with some jello effect. If you want to have a nice, stable and smooth video straight out of the phone, simply switch to 1080p 30 or 60 FPS modes. 1080p selfie video quality is pretty good overall. Also, the sound recording quality is decent.
This is handheld video, and today's lighting conditions are pretty good. Even though it's not a sunny day, but it's a cloudy day, we have a nice and soft lighting. So this is how the video looks like, handheld without any stabilization tools. Right now I'm just...
All things considered, the Realme GT Neo 3 150W edition is a really nice phone despite mediocre wide-angle camera and no stabilization in 4K video recording mode. Also, the design of the backplate is subject to personal taste. On a positive note, you get a well-crafted device with ridiculously fast charging speeds and good battery life, excellent overall performance, very good display and good main and selfie cameras. Priced at about €700 in the EU, the Realme GT Neo 3 is not the only option you can buy for this amount of money, but I think it's a really solid overall package that is very easy to recommend. What do you think about this device? Would you buy the Realme GT Neo 3 or would you choose another option? As always, like the video if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.